Okay, so hey, what is going on? I'm gonna start the read. This is a collective reading, guys. I'm gonna start here, and I'm letting you guys know that I'm doing like another approach so that I don't have to be on camera every single time, and probably not at all. I have a whole other channel, Butterfly to Light, where you will see me on camera. That's number one. Two, well, that channel is my Butterfly to Light channel, my main channel. It covers like birth chart placements, synastry placements, and it doesn't have to just be love. It can just be with whom you got this synastry with, these the planet combinations with. And I'm going to be doing memberships on that channel that is not based on tarot, just those topics that I discuss, and we're going to be discussing some things, real world situations. So I have that, and eventually I may get to doing memberships on this channel, but I'm not for sure. Like right now, I am just going with things. It's easier for me not to be on camera, to try to record more, especially the tarot readings, because like I have so much other stuff that I'm doing that's not that I dare not say right here. So yeah, but let's just go with this collective read right now, and I'm gonna see what cards come out. What is that? Oh, the Nine of Swords. Oh, guys, and yeah, this whole little scenery setup, this is gonna look different too, because I'm gonna put on some sparkly. I'm gonna decorate it, decor it. Okay, as soon as I get a chance. So I'm just gonna lay the cards out right now, in just a regular 9-card format for right now. Okay. And I eventually switch up how I lay the cards too. Okay, so let me begin, because it's looking like the overall energy here is, yeah, somebody is refusing to play childish games. You feel somebody's feeling a certain type of way too, because you're not playing childish games with them. And you definitely not accepting no little bit offers. Yeah. Because you at the point to where you're walking away. Well, you could have already walked away from some stuff and like left some things behind. Right? Or that's what is going to end up happening. Okay? Because it's looking like somebody walks away. Like they had a choice. Because this could be because you're not accepting these relationships or these situations with people. That's where this, like, I don't know why I'm feeling like loose ends. I don't know, y'all, it's coming off like loose ends. Like it's non-committal, or people are expecting you to behave a certain way, you to deliver, you to be emotionally connected with them when they're not really invested. And this could be in relationships, but it doesn't have to be. It could literally be whatever you're involved with. Let's say it's a business arrangement. They could be expecting you to give or input your commitment, your time. But they're not going to really return that same energy to you. Man, so you may not take this offer. I kind of feel like there's an offer being given to somebody, or a position that you're just like, nah. And when I say somebody, I'm saying I'm pretty much talking to the viewers, to where you're just like, nah, I'm not. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're not. This is the thing. You're not getting what you need to get out of this situation. You're not. No. And I don't know if someone tried to keep you stuck materially with whatever it was that they were offering you, but it just didn't work. If there were any games, any tricks, it just didn't work. You're not tricked, you're not stuck. I feel like somebody is worried because you're going to find out the truth, or you did find out the truth to something significant, some sort of significant situation. They're not sleeping and they're overthinking. Did they make the right choice? Like, did they hire the right person? Did they make the right move? Ooh, over a child. So someone is literally, y'all, if y'all are dealing with someone, this person is literally stuck in a situation or worried either about their child or, you know, stuck with someone else because of a child. But I do feel like that childish energy here. Someone's acting childish. And be careful with anybody that you can possibly get pregnant with right now. I mean, Saturn's retrograde. And you can have instances to where it's a situation literally to where the other person is not going to take care of the child. You're going to have to go through some struggle, some battle, something in order to even get financial support, in order to even get spousal support, in order to get what you need to take care of this child. Like, I just feel like somebody not really being committed. They're just like, you know, here to have a good time, or out of having a good time, a pregnancy happens. So be careful with those type of relationships. Yeah, and they're afraid that. So I'm also feeling there's a situation here where somebody wanted to break free and decide, like, make some sort of mature decisions on their own, or make decisions on their own, but they cannot, aside from this child that they are in joint responsibility for, or children. So it's very hard. This person wants to be free and wants to go free from a situation, but they can't. So if you're, or they feel like they can't. We always can. Okay, it's clear as day. So if you have a situation around you and you're dealing with anybody that is, they're like helping their spouse, or this person they can have joint custody over, this person is coming after them from child support, this person is literally threatening them with this child. Like, they feel stuck because of these responsibilities. This is crazy. This is crazy. And they're definitely not, and if this is not a child, this could literally be a project, property, or anything. What is this 4 of Cups for? So, because, and I did not try to make this a love reading, I'm just telling y'all, this is how it ends up coming out. It's not even love, but this is how it ends up coming out. This person is feeling like they want to still come forward, yes, with what they can offer you. See? Shortchanging you. Like, here, I am offering you something. Like, you know, you can't have all of my time, or you can't have all of my feelings, or whatever, or my commitment, or my support, but you can have some. That's just weird. You can have some, though. But, or they want to come forward. I'm going to tell you what I think this is. They want to come forward with some sort of offer to you. Like, okay, so yeah, I am dealing with this other situation over here, but I do want to be involved with you. So this person wants to be involved with you, and they want to extend some sort of apology. They want to extend some sort of offer. Like, okay, well, can we still be involved? But they feel like you won't take it. Like, it's not good enough. Darn, Skippy, it ain't good enough. Yeah. It ain't good enough if they're already in a relationship with somebody else or some sort of dynamic with someone else. So you could definitely get an offer to go on some sort of date or be in a relationship or a situationship, because that's what it could be, by this person. But they're feeling like, or they want to. So somebody wants to date you, right? Someone wants to partner with you. They want to partner with you, but they feel like they don't have what it takes, or they can't offer you what you want. They don't have, I don't know if you communicate certain things to them about what did you look for, you need, or expect in terms of a relationship, because that could very well be it. But, you know, they can't, listen, if there is a third party situation or another situation here, I can see that, them being tied to that, but then wanting to be involved with you too. So someone may have that, give you that offer. Or if they are claiming to want to have a relationship with you, but it's not turning out right, you don't know where they are, they can't spend their time with you, they're not available all the way emotionally, you know what it is. You know what it is. It's another situation that they cannot break free from. They can, but it's harder than you think, because I see you possibly having a conversation, or you had a conversation with this individual before, and they were like, oh, well, it's harder than you think. If you say you can't, you're gonna have to choose between me and this other person. It's harder than you think. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles is reversed. They're lacking. They feel that they lack money, finances. So basically, this person will stay in the situation where they're at with this other person because it's convenient. Yep. Because somebody is going to threaten them. Look at that. They're threatened. Someone is threatening them. They're dealing with, they got to be psycho too. Because I can sit here and say all day they're dealing with a psycho individual, someone that's acting, that might be off their rocker a little bit, but they could be a little bit psycho themselves. Because it's like, how do you even get in the situation in the first place? With adjudication here is like, yeah, this person has threatened them. Like, yeah, I will take you for everything that you have if you leave me. So someone is definitely threatening from their materials. I kind of feel that they have, or their possessions, even taking their child, because their child could be one of their most prized possessions that they have in their life, or valuable possessions that they have in their life right about now. But also there's a court situation too over some sort of property, something to do with a child, some sort of money's owed. Clearly, you're going to have to, it's this person that you get involved with, there's going to be some sort of loss possibly, because if you, and it doesn't matter what side it's on. If it's a fling and it ends up being something more, somebody coming up out of their pocket, somebody's got to come up out of their bag, or it's going to be more difficult. It's going to be a difficult process. They're even saying this too, because if there was a conversation here about, okay, well then why don't you get a divorce? It's this situation where they're like, a divorce is going to cost me. It's cheaper to keep her. If this is a child support or financial situation, you're definitely going to have to get a third party, like the courts or somebody else involved. Wow. Page of Pentacles is reversed. Yep. A kid again. Child again. Okay, but I'm gonna say this. Listen. Now, when you listen, and feel free to comment though. When you listen with open ears and hear everything that I'm saying. Somebody wants to reconcile, or this situation can work. It can work out in the best interest of all parties, although it may take a mediator. Okay? Yet and still, that is for the ones of you guys that's watching this that's able to do that. There's also a reconciliation to, or like things coming together despite all the rest of this stuff, all of the hardships you've had, financial situations not going right, not really knowing what path to choose, and having to begin new, having to start over and begin something new. Some of you guys, this is a new way of life because some of your kids have outgrown, or like they've aged out of something. Like maybe they're going to college. That was really what was holding the relationship together in the first place. It's interesting because I'm trying to really examine why the outcome looks good. The outcome still looks good with the Three of Cups. Now, I will say this. Let's scratch the outcome looking good because of Three of Cups. Literally, this situation here, someone wants you to accept an open relationship with them. Yeah. Yep. They're like, I'm not satisfied with one person or with this marriage situation here. And I'm in it really because it's what I'm used to. It's like I already have a child with the person. And I'm not, or I already have an agreement with this person. And I'm not going to, it's not going to be easy to come out of this agreement. Will you accept me anyway? Sudden wealth, reversed. I kind of feel like sudden wealth reversed. Yes, you already knew what you were dealing with this individual. Like you found out some information pertaining to them, this relationship, this other relationship, this marriage, whatever this is, and a child. You already knew about the situation. Yeah, because I clearly hear somebody being like, well, you already knew what it was. You already knew what was going on. You already knew about this. And it's like, okay, and ooh, what is that? Thoughts. That's interesting. Okay, y'all. So I was interrupted. But I wanted to say this, even with the thoughts, like, you're being heavily thought about in this situation. And okay, so there's a sacrifice. This person feels like it's a sacrifice, and they're thinking the sacrifice is to leave a situation that they're with to come deal with you. And but they're thinking like, is this sacrifice worth what they have? So you have the situation where this person may be thinking of leaving a relationship and a family dynamic because they do want to be free. The overall goal is freedom. And I feel like I'm sensing like a karmic situation, a twin flame type situation, to where, and it doesn't have to be twin flames, but like a situation to where, you know how relationships show us or really reflect to us where we're at, the state of being where we're at within ourselves, in progression of ourselves. So whenever we're interacting with somebody, just like in the case of this situation, whoever this is that's interacting with you, it's causing them to see where they want to grow, where they want to expand, where they need more experience in life. And this individual that they're dealing with, these two together, is where they stay stagnant in life. From both parties. It's a situation where it's like, okay, well, we know we need to let go of each other, but how do we do that? And then, so basically you're being drawn into a situation that doesn't even really have anything to do with you, just by way of affiliating with someone, with this individual. Thoughts is interesting because this person really thinks about taking a risk and just letting go. And just starting, because look, someone wants to start new. Now this could be even you, but I'm trying to, I'm reading it from a point of view, and you would have to switch roles or put yourself within this story, or the storyline. But it's like thoughts of breaking free. It's like, well, you know what if I just risk this all and just let this go? Yeah, see, they would have to go through a divorce, or it's time up. Yep, and then they might lose custody of their child. Wow. Emotionally disconnected. It's not funny, but here we go. Might lose custody of their child. A loss in direction, like not knowing what to do. And staying in this situation, they're going to continue to reap karma from this situation. That is really insane. They're looking for the courage to leave. They're looking for a hero. They want you to be a hero. Like for you to save the day. For you to tell them what step to take. For you to tell them what move to make. I just, you know what? And even with this, in this situation, I'm going to tell you. I feel like the ones that's actually looking and you're coming from a spiritually advanced place. You're just like, no, I don't have to really deal with none of this. I don't have to deal with none of this. Because you've already gotten yourself to a place where there was a lot that you even acknowledged that you need to work on, or you actually made those steps to change and work on those things. So it's like dealing with these people or these situations is like dragging you back in. You're not even really feeling where you fit into like the dating world and relationship world of relationships. You're not. Because it's like every time you come across someone, you end up having to be the scapegoat, the savior. They're not ready. Their projections. And you're just like, I don't need that lesson, because it's like I already went through that. I already learned that. Like where the other individuals, where the other people at that's done they work, or at least accepting the fact that they have to, and they're trying to enter into a new lane and embrace it. Where those people at? Oh my gosh. I just need another card. What's this? Boundless Celestial. Yeah, see? Representing you working on your spiritual self. Yeah, and you're not crazy or anything. This person has a connection with you. They feel it. They know it. They feel like your freedom. They feel like you're the answer. See, right here with courage. You're the answer to their freedom. Like their physical freedom or spiritual freedom. Really, it's all one. Maybe you're here to teach them a lesson. I know you guys are like, nah, I don't want to do that. Magical or magician. Okay. Ooh, wow. And you're very magnetic. But this is about you focusing on your manifestations. Because the stronger you get as a magician and things like you, let's say you're manifesting a partner. With you manifesting a partner, yeah, you might get some instances where that opportunity comes up, but then you can be like, okay, nah, this is not what I want. And that'll let you know, okay, I gotta keep conjuring. I gotta keep manifesting. I gotta keep going to get what it is that I need. Or you might have needed some loving. You might have, where was you feeling like when you manifested a partner? Was you feeling like you needed to get you some? Because if you need to get you some and you needed it on a deep, passionate level, you can manifest people and partners from that place too. And you have to be careful from that, because they'll come with packages, or they'll come just like the form that they come in. They could be married or not. They could be in a situation or not. So you have to be clear about what it is that you want. Moon cycles. This relationship could have caused you to remain secretive or keep this secretly, or this person leaves and comes back a lot. But it's also showing the shadow side. Like this individual, it's like something you're getting them to recognize within themselves. It's like they're seeing themselves in you, or they're trying to identify who they are within you. Like, and it's weird. Because you're just like, okay, what is your fascination with me? Because for some reason, whoever this is has some sort, and this could just be people in general, child, but has some fascination within you, but they won't talk to you, or they won't really conversate with you to understand what that's really about. They just keep doing things. Like whether it's lying, cheating, being obsessed with you, being abusive, even like emotionally abusive. But this person has heavy emotions for you. Heavy emotions. Like they're attracted to you and they don't know why. Like yeah. So this is really about what it is that you want to see happen in life. Like I told you about the whole little manifestation technique. Only plant the seeds that you really want to see grow. Somebody wants to plant some seeds with you. And like I said before, if you're not cautious, it's going to be a child. But it's like, are they ready to really deal with the process of that, being committed to that? I don't know. They don't know, because it's thoughts right here. They don't know. Ugh, I can't do nothing with this. Warrior. And then I see desire too. But I'm going to keep shuffling, y'all, because I can't do nothing with that. And remember, I'm testing out different angles and stuff, so don't worry. We'll get this straight. Reprisal. I was just thinking, is somebody trying to kick you out of a wheel? Listen, is somebody, it's like somebody wants what you have. And it could be your very, listen, guys, I gotta go there. It could be your essence, because these two cards combined is someone's essence. It's like essence. Look, your gifts. your natural born flavor, your vibe. Somebody likes your vibe and is very attracted to it. They feel that it's confident, it's sexy, that way that you were able to be yourself and be so confident or planted and complacent within yourself. They're attracted to that, they're intrigued, but at the same time, they want to make you pay for that at the same time, because reprisal is like a revenge, like retaliation. And it's like you actively got somebody going against you, or you will. It's like, I don't know if this is more than one person, like going against you, and they could be going against you because maybe whoever this is interested in you. You have the attention of someone or something or some people. Something that you're doing could be promising wealth or something, longevity. And other people, because look at this. Other people got their eyes on it. Like, what can they get out of the deal? This person can have their eyes on it. Because they can be like, dang, like, what is making... They could be trying to figure out what's making you so successful or you so content. And on the flip side, they could be thinking about doing this because going towards your direction or being with you because they feel like you have what they need or what they want. How could they get a piece of it? This reprisal, I don't know, because this is a retaliation. I do feel like your angels and guides and people that you're connected with, I say people, but spirits that you're connected with, is going to retaliate against these people or these individuals if they mess with you. What? So they can't touch you? Impartial. That looked like a third party situation. Like, don't feel like you don't have help. You do. If you contact somebody or you find out a way to contact like an outside person, a lawyer, a judge, a counselor, whatever, that is able to rightfully see both sides. Don't be signing no wills and stuff or making no agreements with anybody unless you have someone there that's able to see both sides and tell you what's going on. Okay. But that impartial, that is, it's like someone actively, like a retaliation. They're doing things to you to try to hurt you or try to make you feel like the way you made them feel, even though you weren't intending to make them feel any kind of way. You could have just decided that you were going to grow. You could have just decided you were going to move on. You were going to elevate. And elevating meant doing things that was in your best spiritual interest, your best interest. You see that? See? And only planting seeds and focusing on things that was in your best interest. You decided to focus on that. And this is why we're having this conversation right now, because we have some people or somebody that doesn't know how to take that. They feel like you did them wrong, or they feel like they're trying to get you back and actively go against what it is that you're doing. So this is for all of you people that are watching that feels like you don't have the proper investments in things that you are doing. You can't worry about that. You cannot base what you do. You got to stay true to yourself. You can't base it on what these other people are doing and why they don't find you valuable or why you're feeling like they're rejecting you. You can't. You have to be impartial to that. And your best revenge is your paper. Not even just your paper, but the growth that you see in yourself, in your business, and whatever it is that you're partaking in. Your spirituality, the way that you're processing lessons. That is, your, what you gain. A lot of you guys that I'm talking to could be different from the masses of people. Any advice from Spirit too with these cards? Surrender. There's nothing more blissful than the act of letting go, of setting yourself free of all that doesn't serve you. Yeah, see? That's what you're continuing to do. This is what they don't get and they don't understand and take it personal. But look, there's someone that, whoever this is that you're dealing with, that's what they're trying to do. They want to set themselves free. You could have triggered them to want to do this subconsciously by your energy, you interacting with them. They want to set themselves free. Say, oh, indulgence. You are worth every desire, every dream. Demand what is yours. Demand what you need. Man, see, they feel like they need you. And this is you. You can demand, you demand your respect. But you see, she's not necessarily outwardly doing it. She's doing it by just being and doing what she's doing. You see that? Not talking to people. Not explaining herself to people. Not taking shit. Man, but somebody is like really intrigued by you. They want you. They desire you. Inner power. Let it be known, no will or desire is more powerful than I embodied. Yeah, this is how some of you guys can protect yourself against threats, against spiritual attacks, against people that are trying to retaliate with you on another level, where whether they do things behind your back or they're trying to like purposely leave you out of plans or things that's going on that really affect you. You know, you got to communicate this. You either communicate your boundaries or either you demonstrate like, okay, I'm not going to deal with this. I'm not going to put up with this. Their will be null and void. Honey, the sweetness of you swells in the grace of your pull. Also beautifully lethal. Is that what's wrong with them? Is that what's wrong with them? Look at you. You lethal. You got that honey. You people are attracted to you. This person is attracted to you. Honey, what? Because honey is what? Healing, sweet. They can't resist you when you add honey onto it. They can't resist you. Like, cause somebody is like liking the way they're thinking about like their interaction with you and the way you talk to them and how you word to them. They like when you're being gentle to them, but you know, talking sweet, it turns them on. They think about the things that about you that turn them on. Man, oh my God. Ooh. But how is they doing all that in the midst of all this stuff that's going on? All this other stuff that's going on. They got problems with relationships, court battles, raising their children, letting go, starting over, being emotionally available. Well, whoever this is not, they're in an emotionless relationship. They are emotionally unavailable to the individual that they're dealing with. And that person keeps trying to bait them. There's nothing there. And on my channel, I'm going to talk about the North Node. Contacts with personal planets. One person's North Node contacts with personal planets to even demonstrate or talk about another reason why a lot of this happens. To where you get a relationship to where two people seem like it's hard for them to leave each other. Because there's a familiarity there. Sorry. And it's where they're needing, one person like the North Node individual is needing to learn lessons from that person that's making personal contacts with them. And then it may be that they're not supposed to be together forever, but they stay together out of comfort when it's really a lesson. And then once that lesson dissolves itself, once the person that's needing the North Node is getting that lesson, either both parties get the lesson and the experience, but for different reasons is what I'm going to explain. It's time to let go, but along the way they've done accumulated things. because they think that what's going to save the relationship is, oh, but if I had a better job, oh, but if I had a car, it's the money that's doing it. Oh, but I know what it is. When the kids leave and grow up, we'll have a better life. When really, no, you won't. They won't ever. Until they actually embark upon that journey that the North Node is teaching them. It's very important. Okay, so I'm going to end here, guys. And I want to say thank you for listening to this collective read. I'm going to try to come up with a good title for this. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be doing more. Especially since I'm coming like this. So I don't got to do nothing to myself but just come on. All right. Thank you, guys.